Isometric chess is a mind-bending, three-dimensional variation of chess. The game is played on a board made up of 64 cubes, each of which has a green, red, and blue side. If you flatten the board so that only the green sides are visible, it creates an 8x8 board with a standard chess piece layout. You can think of this as the main board. Chess pieces move normally on this board, and all rules of standard chess apply. Now, let's go back to this view. Each square on the green board also has a red and blue square attached to it. When you make a move on the green board, you also have the option to change which color the piece is on. However, you cannot change colors if there's already a piece on that square. This means that capturing a piece while changing colors is not allowed. Now that we're on a red square, let's flatten the board so that only red squares are visible. You will notice that the red board is slanted. Relative to the green board, each file, or vertical row, is moved down by one square relative to the previous one. While on this board, the pieces still move along the square grid. So while legal moves look normal in isolation, they are warped on the green board. The same rules for color switching also apply here. When you make a move on the red board, you also have the option to change to the green or blue square on the corresponding cube. You cannot capture while changing colors. Finally, let's flatten the blue board. This one is also slanted like the red board, but instead of the files being moved, each rank is moved to the left one square relative to the previous one. Apart from that difference, the same rules for moving, switching, and capturing apply. All of chess's special rules have a unique implementation in isometric chess. Let's start with castling. Since all of the pieces start on the green squares, you can only castle on the green squares. Castling works exactly the same as it does in standard chess, with one exception. You also have the option to change the king's color. The rook will remain on the green squares regardless of which color the king moves to. As for promotion, it also works the same as it does in standard chess. However, this may look confusing on the red and blue boards. Pieces will promote on any square that corresponds to the back rank of green squares. Finally, en passant also works the same as it would in standard chess, but you can also choose to switch colors. However, if you do switch colors, you will not capture the pawn. This same rule applies to standard pawn captures as well. Additionally, the king is not allowed to switch boards while in check. And just like in standard chess, the king is not allowed to move into check. The standard rules for checkmate and stalemate still apply. And now, you hopefully know how to play isometric chess. Good luck and have fun.